This is a briefing scene that occurs in the daylight station, so it's right after Weir wakes up and there's the pullback shot to reveal the daylight station over Earth, but before he boards the Lewis and Clark and heads out to the Event Horizon. So he was summoned to Admiral Hollis's office and basically given the information that the Event Horizon had reappeared and the information about the message. If you notice, some of the nice kind of production design details here is like the old sailing ship in the background. I always like the idea that that all these people basically work for the Coast Guard, only now what they're doing is they're patrolling the shores of Earth and the outer limits rather than the shores of America. We cut this scene because it was felt that the very first version of the movie was too long, which I think it was, and that ultimately this is all information that you learn in the body of the picture, which you do. But I do think that these kind of scenes are quite good for anticipation. You know, and I think it's very interesting to look at it now, and it really builds, I think, Sam Neill's, Dr. Weir's investment in the Event Horizon a lot better. You see how long he spent working on it. You see his passion for the ship. You see his passion to be included in the mission. He actually persuades them that he should be going along. And I think that's important for his character, and I think for that reason I wish we'd maybe kept a slightly shorter version of this scene in the movie. This really is a very first early cut of the scene. You know, if we had included it in the movie, we'd have done a lot more work to just improve the performances. I think there are better takes and a better way to cut the sequence. I also kind of like the set as well, that you get to see a little bit more of the daylight station. The idea of the green screens behind Admiral Hollis there was that when Sam first entered the room, you would see just a view of Earth out of the back there, so you'd think it was just a long, thin window and you'd see Earth rotating. And then when the briefing begins, it would change. You see them looking up there. It would change to show all the different planets and the position of where the Event Horizon is. And then for the message here, you'd have like voice wave pattern recognition things, so that what you realize is these are just large computer screens, flat screen computer screens that are mounted on the wall, and that the image of Earth was just kind of a projection.
Admiral, you have to put me on that
That's a good
ship.
moment from Sam.